Cancer, welcome back to Rogue Mystic Divination. This is going to be your weekly tarot for November 16th through the 22nd. And we are going to be drawing 5 cards for you. And we have a new deck. So, still doing the standard tarot deck for the general read, the first 4 cards. But at the end of that, there will be a Midnight Oracle card, and it will help you to narrow down what questions you need to ask yourself if you get stuck this week. But Cancer, we've got your first card is going to be your general energy this week. For the world, in reverse, you're not getting everything it is that you were looking for, but you are obtaining or achieving some of your goals. It's not that you need to service the world with everything you do, and you can just get self-satisfaction of some of the things that you do. Not all the change that you initiate is going to be for everybody. You may just have to acknowledge the change that it makes for you in your life, and realize what it is that you were meant to get out of it. It could feel as though you're leaving some things incomplete. However, again, focus on your personal achievements this week. Shortcuts may end up getting you somewhere, but don't be surprised if you encounter some delays. Take that as a sign that you don't need to feed energy into it right now, and there's something else, someplace else that your energy is going to be better utilized. Chiefly on a personal goal rather than on a community goal. For your love card for the week, we have, this could encompass romantic relationships, parental relationships, parent and child, family, friends, whatever. And you may be fed to put the work in, but I don't think it's going to get you too far. And whenever you notice that the practical steps that you're taking to move things along is not getting you anywhere, that's fine. It doesn't have to get you where it is that you're going all in one go. You may find that you are better off putting that energy and time into working on your relationship with the self rather than putting it into others. Keep in mind that the relationship you can never get away from is a relationship with yourself, and it may be time that you hold yourself to a higher standard with how it is that you treat you. So, it's not always about how we react or how we exist with other people, but we do eventually have to look at how it is that we're treating ourselves and whether or not we're doing the right thing for us. It'll help you learn how to treat other people and understand where it is that they may be coming from too. So don't think this is a purely selfish act. It's not. Kind of one of those situations of charity starts at home, and improvement starts with the self, and can help improve your relationships with others. Have you been expecting too much from other people? Have they been failing, and is it because you were never meant to expect that from them? You cannot expect you from other people. You can only do what you do and expect them to be themselves. For your money this week, Cancer, we have the Sun. Some light is being shed on some past situations, and it's likely that there are other people who knew more about this than you did. You do have some things coming to light. You're going to be acknowledged or likely be told some things, or come across the information yourself, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, and don't be afraid to see it for what it is. It's likely that this is going to fill a void or meet a need that you have not been able to meet lately. So kind of the energy of if there's something you forgot about, if there's something that you lost track of that you didn't know about, an inheritance that you didn't know about, it's likely to find you. So be on the lookout for information through the mail, through an email, through a phone call, a text message, what have you, and take it for the information that's given to you. Don't try and read into the subtext or the any kind of hidden feelings, hidden emotions, or anything with it. For your underlying energy for all of this, it's going to be the Two of Pentacles this week, Cancer. You could find that at certain points you are juggling multiple priorities, and while it's in your benefit to be doing this, it's not always in your best interest. You may find that you have to take some things off of your plate and that they are not as necessary as you may have thought that they once were, and you may even be handing some of this off to somebody else to deal with. It is important for your adaptability to realize what you can handle and what you can't, and if you have the assistance around you, that you don't shy away from handing it over. Not saying that you need to make all this your issue, but you may realize that you've taken on some things that were not your responsibility to begin with, and it may be time for you to hand it back. Let them deal with it, and realize that you can't do everything for everybody. Focus on what it is that you need to do and what it is that you need to get done. For our Midnight Oracle card this week, Cancer, we have the, of course it's going to be in reverse, the 25 card, the Requiem of Roses. And this is one I haven't seen yet. That's awesome. I haven't had a new deck in a very, very long time, and I chose to get something that was a little bit different from a tarot deck for a reason, so I do really like the art on this too. For the 25 card, we have the questions that you need to ask yourself this week if you get stuck, if you're not sure of the purpose, if you're not sure why it is that you're stuck in a position. Asking these questions to yourself could help you break free from that pattern. What do you hold on to from the past, and how can you honor it while continuing to grow? Where can you find beauty in endings? So please keep that in mind this week, Cancer. This does reduce down to a 7, and that is one of our numbers, if I'm not mistaken. So as much as things may have grown from one position, don't be afraid to acknowledge how they have affected you and how you have affected them. So thank you very much, Cancer, for tuning in, and I hope to see you for What the Hell, released on Sunday. It is episode 11, and we are finally there. I was hoping it releases on the 11/11 portal, but that just was not going to happen. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I will see you there.